Ancient wisdom for modern life, finding your path through daily chaos. I am Isis, she who has guided souls through the labyrinth of earthly existence for millennia. I speak to you not from some distant realm, but as one who understands the weight of daily burdens, the confusion of endless choices, and the exhaustion that comes from trying to navigate a world that seems to change faster than the human heart can adapt. You write to me with questions that echo through time. How do I know if I'm on the right path? Should I stay in this job or take the risk? How do I handle this difficult relationship? Why do I feel so lost when everyone else seems to have it figured out? My beloved ones, these are the same questions that were whispered in my temples thousands of years ago, and I offer you now the same practical wisdom that has guided countless souls before you. First, let me speak to those of you who feel overwhelmed by the sheer number of decisions you must make each day. Your ancestors made perhaps a dozen significant choices in their lifetime. You make dozens before breakfast. This is why the ancient practice of what your scriptures call, "Be still, and know that I am God," Psalm 46 verse 10, is not just spiritual advice, it is survival guidance for the modern soul. Here is your first practical tool: create what I call sacred pause moments throughout your day. When faced with any decision, from what to eat for lunch to whether to respond to that challenging email, pause for 3 conscious breaths. In that pause, ask not, "What should I do?" but "What would love do here?" This simple question cuts through the mental chaos and connects you to the wisdom that never fails. The prophet Isaiah wrote, "Your ears shall hear a word behind you, saying, This is the way, walk in it." Isaiah 30 verse 21. This voice is not mystical, it is practical. It is the voice of your deepest knowing that speaks when you stop long enough to listen. But you must train yourself to recognize it amidst the noise. For those of you struggling with relationships, whether with partners, children, colleagues, or friends, understand this ancient truth: every difficult person in your life is a teacher wearing a disguise. The Sufi master Rumi taught, "Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself." This is not passive acceptance, this is strategic wisdom. When someone triggers your anger or frustration, instead of immediately reacting, ask yourself, what is this situation teaching me about my own boundaries, my own wounds, my own capacity for love? The Buddhist teaching is clear: holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. But I offer you a more practical approach: anger is information. It tells you where your boundaries need to be stronger, where your self-care has been lacking,